Clone Commandos are well known as some of the deadliest soldiers in the Star Wars universe, and this reputation isn't at all undeserved. Bred on Commando as elite units, the Republic's commandos were trained by elite Mandalorian instructors, and put through hell in training to prepare them for literally anything. That begs the question, just how deadly was a squad of them? In this video, we're going to try and answer that. Clone Commandos were bred as a middle ground of sorts between regular clone troopers and ARC troopers. They were more independent than regs, but they were much more obedient than the ARCs. Commandos were subject to rigorous training, including live fire drills against each other, mock sabotage missions in the main cloning complex, and torture that brought them near death to prepare them for possible conditions on the battlefield and if they were captured. Commandos generally receive specialized training for different combat roles, giving the Republic much more flexibility strategically. When training was finished, Clone Commandos were organized into the Republic Special Operations Brigade, a unit separate from the rank-and-file Grand Army of the Republic. Each commando was part of a squad of 4, which were grouped into larger units under the command of Jedi Generals. There were 10,000 clone commandos all told, although many of them died in the first Battle of Geonosis, where tactically inept Jedi learned the hard way that there was a reason that they aren't meant to be used as rank-and-file infantry. So the question remains, how deadly was a squad of 4 Republic commandos? Well, let's look at some missions in which they partook. One of the more infamous commando missions was the mission to Olanet. Home to a major droid factory, Olanet supplied massive amounts of battle droids to the Confederacy. In this mission, a Republic commando subtly altered the factory settings for the droids, making it so the parts were improperly made. This led to very poor quality battle droids, and on some battlefronts, the clone to droid kill rate rose to a ratio of 1 to 50. This illustrates what is perhaps the most effective aspect of the commandos. They could do damage beyond what's normal for the battlefield, and impact the larger war effort in massive ways. Perhaps the most telling commando operation was the Battle of Kulura, early in the Clone Wars. In this battle, the clones of Omega's squad were tasked with capturing a separatist scientist, but almost immediately things went wrong, and they found themselves in a situation that most sane people would consider fairly impossible. Up against over 100 droids and the top-of-the-line defenses of a facility designed to keep biohazards safe, not to mention a Mandalorian commander, the commandos only had the 4 of themselves and 1 Jedi. Despite these overwhelming odds, they managed to break into the facility, kidnap the scientists at the heart of it all, and successfully lay siege to the fortress at the same time, with their only help being from 1 local and the precision strikes of an orbiting assault ship. More impressively, they killed the Mandalorian, wiped out his troops, and successfully escaped with the scientists without sustaining a single casualty. With that all being said, I think the answer to the question we posed at the start is very deadly. A lot of the details we have about Clone Commandos come from the works of Karen Travis, especially the Republic Commando novels, obviously. So, as per usual, what do you guys think of Clone Commandos, and more importantly, which do you consider deadlier, Clone Commandos or ARC Troopers? And fun fact, I actually have a video on that I'll link in the end screen, so make sure you check that out. As always guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.